Forget selling AI art on Etsy. Forget writing 100 ChatGPT ebooks that nobody ever reads. Most AI side hustles you see online are saturated, outdated, or were never profitable in the first place. The 2024 AI gold rush is over, but a new, quieter, and far more profitable opportunity is emerging for 2026. This is not about being a creative genius or a marketing guru. It's about being a builder. In the next few minutes, I'm showing you 10 real business models for non technical people. These are not just ideas, they are complete systems you can start building today. We are not talking about making a few $100s, we are talking about creating scalable, high value services that businesses are already paying for. We will cover everything from AI automation consulting that saves companies thousands of hours to building custom AI agents that act like digital employees working 24/7. This is the playbook for the new AI economy, where the real money is made not by using AI but by integrating it. If you are tired of the hype and want to see what is actually working, stick around. Before we dive into the 10 specific models, you must understand the landscape. Not all AI side hustles are created equal. All of the profitable, sustainable opportunities for 2026 fall into one of three main categories. Understanding these categories is the key to choosing the right path for you, instead of just chasing the latest trend. Think of it less like a list of jobs and more like three distinct roles in the new AI economy. The first is the AI integrator. This is the architect of the AI world. You are not building AI models from scratch. Instead, you are the expert who connects different AI tools and platforms like Lego blocks to build custom automation systems for businesses. Companies are drowning in powerful but disconnected AI tools, and they will pay a premium for someone who can make them all work together to solve a specific problem, like automating their customer support or streamlining their sales funnels. This is about systems thinking, not coding. The second role is the AI specialist. This is the master craftsman. Instead of going broad, the specialist goes incredibly deep on one high value AI platform or skill. This could be mastering the creation of autonomous AI agents on a specific no code platform, becoming an expert in building AI powered apps for internal business use, or developing a niche service around a tool that handles complex data analysis. The demand for specialists who can deliver tangible results with one powerful tool is exploding because most businesses lack the time to become experts themselves. The third category is the AI strategist. This is the guide, the consultant. As AI becomes embedded in every industry, from healthcare to finance, businesses need experts who can provide a clear roadmap. An AI strategist does not just recommend tools, they analyze a business's core operations and identify the highest impact opportunities for AI integration, ensuring it aligns with their long term goals. This is the most value driven role, helping companies move from simply experimenting with AI to making it a core part of their growth engine. Every single hustle we are about to cover fits into one of these three roles: the integrator, the specialist, or the strategist. This framework helps you see the bigger picture. You are not just learning a tool, you are stepping into a specific, high demand role that businesses are actively hiring for right now. Before we get into the first model, let me know in the comments which of these three roles, integrator, specialist, or strategist, already sounds like you. I am curious to see who is watching. Now, let's get into the first category. First up are the creative and content services. But forget what you think you know. This is not about selling AI art prompts or cranking out soulless AI generated blog posts for pennies. The real money in 2026 is in becoming a high value, AI enabled creative partner for businesses. Our first model is the AI powered content repurposing engine. This falls squarely into the integrator role. The business model is simple but incredibly powerful. You find clients like coaches, consultants, or busy founders who are already creating one piece of long form pillar content, like a weekly podcast or a monthly webinar. Your service is to take that single 1 hour asset and, using a system of AI tools, transform it into an entire month's worth of marketing materials. We are talking 10 short form video clips for social media, 4 SEO optimized blog posts, 20 code graphics, and a summary for their email newsletter. Businesses desperately need this because they have the core expertise but lack the time to distribute it effectively. You are not just a freelancer, you are their entire content distribution arm. For tools, you can build a workflow using platforms like Opus Clip to automatically find the most viral moments in a video, Descript for transcription and easy video editing, and ChatGPT or Claude to transform transcripts into well-written articles. The startup cost is minimal, maybe $100 a month for software subscriptions, but the value is immense. This is a service you can easily charge $2,000 to $5,000 a month for on a retainer basis per client. Next, a specialist role with the AI powered ghostwriting service. This is a high trust, high value hustle focused on a very specific client. Busy executives, VCs, and founders who need to build their personal brand on platforms like LinkedIn but have absolutely zero time to write. Your job is not just to write for them, it is to become their voice. You use AI to do the heavy lifting, transcribing their interviews, analyzing their speech patterns from talks, and learning their unique perspective from past emails or documents. Then, you use that data to create a custom trained AI model that acts as their digital twin, allowing you to generate drafts for posts and articles that sound authentically like them. The human element is still key. You are the strategist who refines the AI's output, adds nuance, and ensures the content aligns with their business goals. Because this service is built on trust and delivers so much authority for the client, retainers are often in the $3,000 to $8,000 per month range. Finally, for another specialist hustle, there is the Instant AI Branding Kit. Every new startup or small business needs a professional brand identity, but they often cannot afford a traditional design agency's $10,000 price tag. That is where you come in. Using a combination of AI tools, you can offer a complete branding package delivered in 72 hours. This includes logo concepts generated with tools like Midjourney, color palettes and font pairings from Adobe Firefly, and social media templates created in Canva. You are not just a logo maker, you are offering speed and a complete, ready to use system for a new business. You can productize this service and sell it for a flat fee anywhere from $500 to $2,500 per kit. The key here is efficiency and volume. Because the AI does most of the initial creative exploration, you can handle multiple clients a week, turning a creative skill into a scalable, high demand business. Now, let's move into the second category, business service hustles. This is where the real leverage is. Instead of supporting a company's marketing, you are now integrating AI directly into their core operations, saving them time, cutting costs, and making their processes more efficient. This is where you go from being a helpful contractor to an indispensable partner. The fourth model, and arguably one of the biggest opportunities right now, is the AI automation agency. This is the quintessential integrator role. Your job is to be the plumber for a business's digital infrastructure. Companies use dozens of different software tools, a CRM like Salesforce, a project manager like Asana, a communication tool like Slack, and none of them talk to each other effectively. You come in and use glue platforms like Zapier or Make.com to build intelligent bridges between them powered by AI. For example, you could build a system where a new lead from a website form is automatically enriched with data by an AI, then added to the CRM, assigned to a salesperson, and a personalized introductory email is drafted and sent, all without a single human click. You are not selling a specific AI, you are selling a custom built efficiency engine. Most businesses have no idea this level of automation is even possible without custom code. You can start with project based pricing, charging anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 to build a single, high impact workflow. As you prove your value, you can move to a retainer model of $1,500 to $4,000 a month to continuously find and build new automations for them. Fifth on our list is a specialist hustle, the custom AI agent builder. Think of this as creating digital employees. Businesses have specific, repetitive tasks that require some level of intelligence, like answering customer support questions, qualifying new sales leads, or helping new employees get onboarded. Using no-code platforms like VoiceFlow, BotPress, or OpenAI's own GPT builder, you can create and train custom AI agents that handle these tasks 24/7. Your service is not just building a generic chatbot. It is about training an AI on a company's specific data, their product manuals, their support documents, their sales scripts, so that it can provide instant, accurate, and context-aware responses. An e-commerce store could have an AI agent that handles 80% of its customer service inquiries, freeing up its human team for the most complex issues. Because the ROI is so clear, one AI agent can do the work of multiple full-time employees, the pricing is premium. A typical project to build and deploy a sophisticated agent can range from $3,000 to $10,000 with an ongoing monthly fee for maintenance. Our sixth model is a hybrid between a specialist and a strategist, the AI-powered business analyst. Small and medium-sized businesses are sitting on a gold mine of data they do not know how to use. Sales data, website analytics, customer feedback, market reports, it is all just sitting in spreadsheets and dashboards unused. You can offer a service that turns this raw data into strategic insights. using new AI tools like Julius AI or Polymer, which allow you to simply chat with your data and ask complex questions in plain English. You can uncover trends, identify opportunities, and spot problems that the business owner is too busy to see. You could tell a client, your sales of product X are dropping by 15% in customers aged 25 to 34, and the artificial intelligence has analyzed customer reviews to find it is because of a recent packaging change. That is an insight worth thousands of dollars. This is not just about creating charts, it is about delivering actionable intelligence. This is a high value consulting service, and retainers for ongoing analysis can easily start at $4,000 to $7,000 a month. You become the external brain for their business. If you are getting value from this breakdown and want to see a deep dive into any of these models, hit that subscribe button. We are building the playbook for this new economy together. Now, for our third and final category, digital and knowledge hustles. This is where you move beyond providing a service and start creating scalable assets and monetizing pure expertise. These models are about using AI to package and sell your knowledge or the knowledge of others in a way that was not possible before. Our seventh hustle is the AI corporate trainer. This is a pure strategist play. The problem is simple. Nearly every company is scrambling to adopt AI, but their employees have no idea how to use these tools effectively, securely, or strategically. They are afraid of data leaks and even more afraid of being left behind. You step in as the expert guide. Your service is to develop and deliver custom AI training programs for corporate teams. This is not a generic how to use ChatGPT course. It is a bespoke curriculum designed for a specific company's needs. You might train a marketing team on how to use AI for content creation while training their sales team on using AI for lead generation. You can use AI tools like Synthesia or HeyGen to create professional avatar-led video modules and platforms like Gamma to build interactive presentations, allowing you to build a high-quality training package in a fraction of the time it would normally take. This is a high-ticket service. A single project to build a custom training curriculum for a department can easily be priced between $5,000 and $20,000 with an additional retainer for ongoing workshops. Eighth on the list is the AI Second Brain Architect. This is a fascinating and highly personal integrator service for a very specific client: successful founders, creators, and executives. These people have a lifetime of knowledge scattered across thousands of emails, documents, notes, and transcripts. It is their most valuable asset, but it is completely disorganized and unsearchable. You offer to build them a personal AI or a second brain. Using platforms that connect to their various data sources, you ingest all of their intellectual property and create a private, secure conversational AI they can interact with. Imagine a founder being able to ask, "What were my key takeaways from all my meetings in Q2 of last year about product expansion?" and getting an instant synthesized answer. This is no longer science fiction. Because this is a highly bespoke, high trust service dealing with a person's entire life's work, it commands a premium price. You could charge a setup fee of $5,000 to $15,000 to build the system, plus a monthly retainer for maintenance and ongoing data integration. Ninth is the hyper niche AI newsletter. This is a strategist model for the modern media entrepreneur. While the world of general AI news is incredibly crowded, there is a massive untapped opportunity in creating the definitive AI resource for a specific, underserved professional niche. Think AI for plumbers, AI for architects, or AI for financial advisors. These professionals do not have time to read tech blogs. They just want to know the 3 tools and 2 workflows that will save them time and make them more money this month. You become their trusted filter. Using AI research tools like Perplexity to scan for developments and ChatGPT to help draft summaries, you can curate and create highly valuable specific content. Monetization comes from premium subscriptions for deep dive reports and high ticket sponsorships from software companies trying to reach that exact professional audience. A successful niche newsletter with just a few thousand dedicated subscribers can easily generate $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Finally, our 10th model, a powerful specialist role, the AI-powered market research analyst. Traditional market research is slow, expensive, and often outdated by the time the report is delivered. Startups and businesses launching new products need to move fast, and they will pay for speed and insight. You offer on-demand, rapid market analysis powered by AI. Using a suite of tools, you can scrape and analyze thousands of customer reviews for competing products, track social media sentiment around a specific problem, and analyze market trends from industry reports to give a client a comprehensive snapshot of their opportunity in days, not months. You could tell a client the biggest complaint about your top 3 competitors is poor customer service, and our sentiment analysis shows the most desired feature in your niche is X. That single insight can save a company hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can sell these comprehensive reports for a flat fee, anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 per project, delivering immense value by helping businesses validate their ideas and go to market with confidence. We have just covered 10 distinct high value business models, and right now you might be feeling one of two things: incredibly excited or completely overwhelmed. Both are normal. Seeing the opportunity is the easy part. The real question is, how do you go from watching this video to actually landing your first paying client? I'm going to give you a simple 4-step playbook that you can apply to any of the hustles we just discussed. This is how you turn an idea into an actual business. First, pick your role, then pick your niche. This is the most critical step, and it is where most people go wrong. Do not try to be the AI guy for everyone. Start by choosing which of the 3 roles we discussed, the integrator, the specialist, or the strategist, feels most aligned with you. Then, narrow your focus to a specific industry you either know well or are passionate about. Do not just be an AI automation agency. Be the AI automation expert for local plumbing businesses. Do not just be a custom AI agent builder. Be the person who builds AI agents specifically for e-commerce stores that use Shopify. This laser focus makes it infinitely easier to find clients, and it immediately positions you as an expert, not a generalist. Second, build what I call a minimum viable offer. Forget about a fancy website or a complex menu of services. Your goal is to create one single, irresistible productized offer, a specific solution to a specific problem for a specific price. For example, if you chose the AI-powered content repurposing model for coaches, your offer is not "I will do your social media." It is, "Give me your 1-hour podcast, and for $2,000, I will deliver 10 video clips, 4 blog posts, and 20 social media graphics within 72 hours. See how specific that is? It is a system, not a service. It is an outcome, not a list of tasks. Define one clear, high-impact package you can deliver. Third, get your first client using a proof-first approach. Do not waste time on cold emails or social media posts that just shout about what you do. Find 5 to 10 businesses in your chosen niche and, instead of asking for their business, offer to show them the magic for free. You are not going to do the whole job, but you will give them a taste of the result. If you are the automation expert for plumbers, build a tiny free automation for them that solves one small annoying problem. Record a quick video of it working and send it over, saying, "I built this for you. If you like it, I have a dozen other ideas that could save you 10 hours a week." You are leading with undeniable value. This approach bypasses the trust barrier and immediately demonstrates your expertise. Your first client is the hardest, but they are also your most important asset because they become the case study you need to get the next 10. Finally, once you have that first paying client, your job is to systemize and scale. As you deliver your minimum viable offer, document every single step of your process. Create a checklist, a template, a workflow. Your goal is to turn your service into a repeatable assembly line. This is how you stop trading time for money. Once the process is documented, you take your case study from that first client, the testimonial, the results, the ROI, and you go back to your niche. Now, your message is not, "I think I can help you." It is, "I helped a business just like yours achieve X result, and I can do the same for you." That is how you build a real scalable business, not just a side hustle. Pick a role and a niche, create a single productized offer, get proof by leading with value, and then systemize the process. That is the plan. This plan is clear. The opportunity is real. But the window to establish yourself as an expert in this new AI economy is closing faster than you think. The difference between those who build a profitable AI-powered business in the next year and those who are left behind will come down to one thing: starting. Not just learning, not just watching, but actively building. The 4-step plan I gave you is not theoretical. It is the exact blueprint to follow. So my challenge to you is simple. Do not close this video and move on. Take one single, tangible step forward right now. Open a blank document and write down your answer to this question. Which of the 3 roles, integrator, specialist, or strategist, feels most like you? And what is one niche you could apply to? That is the first step, and I want to help you with that. Down in the comments, share which of the 10 models we discussed today sparked an idea for you. Let me know the model and the niche you are thinking about. This is not just for engagement, it is about making your idea real by putting it out there. I will be reading through and responding to as many as I can, and you will see hundreds of other ideas from this community that might just spark your perfect angle. If you are serious about moving from idea to income, make sure you subscribe, because our next video is a deep dive into model number 4, the AI automation agency. We will break down the exact $100 a month tool stack you can use, and I will walk you through the proof first method for landing your first $3,000 client. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for your time today. Remember, you do not need to be a technical genius to succeed. You just need to be the one who understands how to connect the pieces. Now go build something.